According to RSPCA, a credible website that deals with animals that are injured by multiple causes, they get about 7,000 phone calls daily regarding animals that are being injured due to trash left behind. Some of these situations include a fox cub with its head stuck in a wheel hub, a badger cub with a plastic can holder embedded in its neck, a cat that lacerated its paw because of glass, a dog with a tongue caught in a discarded can, and a seal with fishing nets around its neck. Few items that should not be left on the ground are balloons. When released into the air, they eventually come back down and they're hazardous. Animals will choke on it, and that can lead to a serious situation. Containers and cans, they're hazardous too. Especially the dogs and other household pets because they're always around it. The type of an elastic band is bad. Elastic bands can get wrapped around animals' throats, cutting off the esophagus. If you see here, there's glass everywhere. We can't have this lying around. Animals might find this and really injure themselves. Actually, I'm gonna take this with me. It's trash. Obviously, glass is a bad idea because it's super sharp. Stepping on it's not a good thing. It'll cut you up. That goes for animals too. Pollution's a big problem. Let's talk about it.
So, some extra points of different types of pollutions are a mixture of environmental, water, and air pollutions, which can all have different problems. Air pollution affects not only humans and what they breathe in, but other animals, pretty much all animals. In turn, this can actually affect the marine life because anything in the air gets put back into the ocean, causing other issues with the pH level, water, salinity, all these different things, along with like runoff trash, like the trash islands. Another one is environmental, which could be a mixture between when we set fires purposely, radiation, different things. A perfect example of that is Chernobyl. They actually found out that a lot of the animals around Chernobyl, because of the radioactivity, are losing size, health, and they're dying off little by little. Most of the males not being able to reproduce.
According to the EPA website, humans are the main cause of climate change, and the recent past century, our average temperature on Earth has risen by 1.4 degrees Fahrenheit. Climate change is happening whether you believe it or not. There's very obvious evidence of it happening. We're losing the polar ice caps, as most of you know. The sea levels are rising. There's more floods, more droughts, and more intense rain as well.
jealous 'cause we always stay together. Yeah, baby, I guess they really wanna love like yours and mine. Together forever, I never thought that I could ever be this happy. Yeah, baby, my prayers were answered for you came in the nick of time.
Years, man. Decades?
Oh, dude!
Fucking deer.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, we just saw a deer. Attention class, we just saw a deer.
Technically, we saw deer.
We saw deers. It was magical. Maybe they're doe. I don't know.
Yeah, they're old enough to have antlers at their butts.
My colleague says it's deer.
They're two doe.
2 doe, 1 deer.
Alright, though.
And with the rapid fires happening in San Diego and the increase of temperature, it's very detrimental to make sure that this area is far away from any open flames. Earlier we saw a deer, and that deer would not be here right now if there was a fire.
I am certain that pollution along
Alright,
with
wait, don't do that. You have to make it at least understandable. Inside the chimney, it's full of things you should not leave behind when you're out here in the wild, because that's not how you do it here. You leave the wild the way it is. Wild.
Yeah.
This is an absolute disgrace, San Diego. Look at this trash left behind here. I see a beer can, a tin can, a couple pens and pencils. You can see this is not biodegradable.
There's still a lot of brick around from the foundation too.
Class, as you can see here, we have a man-made structure still left behind in ruins, much like the Egyptians. Except this is harmful. And you're probably asking yourself why. I think I have an answer. Ray, what's the answer?
Well,
No. This is awkward.
Nothing really.
Pollution's a big problem. Let's talk about it. I might not know the statistics of how much gas goes in the air and pollutes our environment, but I'm assuming it's a large amount. I'm not a doctor or a scientist, but Ray might know.
well, that's the type of
Jeddah, we found you a new spider to take home with you. I know this is not part of the assignment, but this thing's scary as hell.
That's a desert wasp.
I don't F with this thing's crawling towards me. I don't like it. This little red thing here.
It's a desert wasp. Those are its wings.
Then get the hell. Get. Oh, I got a face shot of it. Oh, that thing was so weird looking. I'm out. Woo! I'm done here. That thing is so weird. I don't mess with spiders, especially ones I find that are furry and in the middle of nowhere. Not my type of spider. Ow! Ow!
To be trained.
Ow!
We'll edit that out.
Nature don't play, folks.
Rah! Ah, these are all thorns! Ah!
Nature don't play no games.
Darwinism at its finest, folks.
This is why humans shouldn't mess with wildlife. That hurts.
Darwinism at its finest. A sane person would have stopped. Your logic keep going. Obviously, you're a true actor. The show must go on. You're bleeding. We must continue shooting.
I just suffered an injury for this presentation.
Extra credit points.
And I feel a lawsuit coming. I'm
coming for you, Jenna. I would say that whole clip's gonna be